Imagine a shepherd. Picture him standing tall in a vast, open field, his staff in hand, his eyes scanning the horizon. He is a figure of quiet strength and unwavering dedication. He tends to his flock with love and care, each sheep a cherished member of his extended family. His days are filled with the simple yet profound acts of nurturing and protection. He pets them gently, feeds them with a tender hand, and ensures their well-being. Each day he leads them to green pastures and still waters, places of abundance and peace. The sheep graze contentedly in the lush fields, their woolly bodies dotting the landscape like fluffy clouds. By the calm river they drink deeply, their thirst quenched by the cool, clear water. He knows each one by name, their bleats a familiar melody that brings a smile to his face. The bond between the shepherd and his flock is strong, built on trust and mutual recognition. When he calls, they respond, their ears perking up at the sound of his voice. But one evening, as the sun begins to set, casting a golden glow over the landscape, the shepherd counts his sheep and realizes one is missing. Panic sets in, a cold knot of fear tightening in his chest. He counts again, hoping he made a mistake, but the result is the same. The lost sheep is vulnerable, exposed to the dangers of the night. In the dark forest, it stands alone, its small body trembling with fear. The night is filled with unseen threats, and the sheep's bleats of distress echo through the trees. The shepherd knows he must act quickly. His heart races as he prepares to leave, his mind filled with images of the lost sheep in peril. He moves with purpose, his expression one of determination and worry. Leaving the 99 safely secured in the fold, he ventures out into the wilderness, determined to find the one that is lost. The night is dark and the path is treacherous, but the shepherd's resolve is unshakable. He calls out, his voice strong and clear, hoping to hear a response. He searches tirelessly, his eyes scanning the shadows, his ears straining for any sound that might lead him to the lost sheep. The bond between the shepherd and his flock is unbreakable, and he will not rest until every member is safe and accounted for. The parable doesn't dwell on the 99 left behind. They are safe, protected. The focus is on the one, alone and afraid. The shepherd's decision might seem strange at first. Why risk the safety of the many for just one? This is where the parable takes on a deeper meaning. It's not about simple arithmetic. It's about the boundless compassion of the shepherd. Every single sheep matters to him, even the one that strayed. The shepherd's search is relentless. He scours the hillsides, his eyes scanning every nook and cranny, every shadow and crevice. The night is cold, and the wind whispers through the trees, but he is undeterred. His mission is clear, and his heart is set on finding the one that is lost. Calling out into the darkness, his voice echoes through the valleys and hills. "Where are you?" he cries, his voice filled with a mixture of desperation and hope. The silence that follows is deafening, but he does not lose heart. He knows that his sheep can hear him, and he will not stop until he hears a response. He pushes through thickets, his heart heavy with worry. The branches scratch at his skin and the underbrush tangles around his feet, but he presses on. Each step is a testament to his determination, each struggle a reflection of his unwavering commitment. He knows that the path is difficult, but he also knows that the reward is worth every hardship. Each rustle of leaves, every shadow sparks a flicker of hope. He pauses, his breath catching in his throat as he listens intently. Could it be? Is this the moment he has been searching for? His heart races with anticipation and his eyes scan the darkness for any sign of movement. The hope that fills him is a powerful force, driving him forward with renewed energy. He refuses to give up, driven by an unwavering love for his lost sheep. His determination is a beacon in the night, a light that guides him through the darkest hours. He knows that his sheep is out there somewhere, and he will not rest until they are safely back in his arms. His love is a powerful force, unyielding and steadfast, and it propels him forward with every step. This, my friends, is a glimpse into the heart of God. Just as the shepherd searches tirelessly for his lost sheep, so too does God seek us out with a boundless love. His compassion knows no bounds, and his desire to bring us back into his fold is unwavering. He looks upon us with eyes full of love and a heart full of grace, always ready to welcome us back with open arms. He is the good shepherd, and we are his sheep. In his care, we find safety and security, knowing that he will always be there to guide and protect us. His love is a shelter in the storm, a refuge in times of trouble. We are precious in his sight, each and every one of us, and he cherishes us with a love that is beyond measure. Each of us is precious in his sight, so much so that he willingly embarks on a relentless pursuit to bring us back to his fold. No matter how far we may stray, no matter how lost we may feel, he is always there, searching for us, calling out to us, and ready to carry us back to safety. His love is a testament to his unwavering commitment to us, a promise that he will never abandon us, no matter what. The parable doesn't keep us in suspense for long. The shepherd, with a heart full of relief and joy, finds his lost sheep. Worn out but triumphant, he gently lifts the frightened creature onto his shoulders. The lost is found. Can you imagine the shepherd's joy, the relief that washes over him? This, my friends, is a taste of the heavenly celebration that erupts every time one of God's children turns back to him. The shepherd doesn't scold the sheep for wandering off. Instead, he carries it back to the flock, rejoicing all the way. He calls his friends and neighbors together, saying, "Rejoice with me, for I have found my sheep that was lost." This simple celebration speaks volumes. It tells us that God's love isn't conditional on our behavior. It doesn't matter how far we've strayed, how lost we feel, there's always a place for us in his loving embrace. The parable might seem simplistic, but it carries a profound message. It reminds us that every single person is of immeasurable value in the eyes of God. Just like the shepherd wouldn't rest until he found his lost sheep, God never stops searching for us. We are all like sheep, prone to wander and stray. We get lost in the distractions of life, following our own paths instead of his. But God, in his infinite love and mercy, never gives up on us. The shepherd's love isn't earned, it's freely given. He doesn't demand perfection from his sheep, he embraces them in their imperfection. This is a beautiful picture of God's grace. It's not about what we deserve, it's about his unwavering love and forgiveness. No matter how far we've strayed, how lost we feel, God's grace is always there, waiting to welcome us back. He longs to wrap us in his loving arms and lead us back to a place of peace and belonging. The parable of the lost sheep isn't just a heartwarming story, it's a call to action. It's a reminder that God is actively seeking us out, calling us back to himself. He longs for us to experience the fullness of his love and the joy of being found. We might feel lost, broken or unworthy, but God's love knows no bounds. He sees past our flaws and imperfections, straight to the heart that yearns for his embrace. It reminds us that no matter how far we've strayed, it's never too late to turn back to God. He is always waiting with open arms, ready to forgive, heal, and restore. All it takes is a humble heart, a willingness to admit our need for him, and a desire to return to his loving embrace. The parable of the lost sheep is a timeless story that continues to resonate with people from all walks of life. This story, found in the Gospels of Matthew and Luke, tells of a shepherd who leaves his 99 sheep to find the one that is lost. It's a powerful illustration of God's unwavering love and dedication to each individual. It's a message of hope, reminding us that we are never truly lost as long as we have a God who loves us unconditionally and relentlessly pursues us with his grace. The shepherd's journey to find the lost sheep symbolizes the lengths to which divine love will go to bring us back into the fold. This parable reassures us that no matter how far we stray, we are always valued and sought after. Let us, like the shepherd, rejoice in the return of every lost soul, understanding that each person's journey back to faith is a cause for celebration. The community's joy in the parable reflects the collective happiness and relief when someone finds their way back to a path of righteousness and love. It teaches us the importance of compassion, patience, and the joy of redemption, knowing that each one is a testament to the boundless love and mercy of our Heavenly Father. This story encourages us to be shepherds in our own lives, to seek out and support those who are lost or struggling. It reminds us that every individual is precious and worthy of love and care. The enduring power of the parable lies in its ability to inspire and guide us, offering timeless wisdom and hope in a world that often feels chaotic and uncertain.